It's been a long time in between me making videos lately. I don't know if the lighting is bad. Let's turn it up. Is it better? I'm not sure. Whatever. So, I've had a lot of things going on. A lot. And, I just haven't physically been wanting to make a video lately, and, it is right now 2:01 a.m. in the morning, and I start school next Monday, and I don't know. There's makeup on my computer. Okay, sorry, I keep saying Okay, either you guys have started school, or you're starting this week, or next week, or 2 weeks from now, or somehow. But regardless, school is coming up. So I'm going to be trying to make videos as best as I can during the school year, because I'm going to try to make this my year, and I just want to share some tips of yeah. This might not go for every person, but because I'm going into 8th grade. I'm still in middle school, my last year in middle school, and these are just going to be some tips for me. I live in the United States, and they're coming up with this test called the STARS test. They had one called the TAKS test, and this is basically just going to be a whole lot harder, which is just great. Yeah. So first day of school tips, and then just regular tips in general. So my first tip for you guys is definitely stay organized. If you have a planner, dividers, a notebook, anything to write notes in, and make sure you stay important on tests that your teachers say, or important essays, or just anything that your teacher says that is really important about your grades, because last year I kind of slid through 7th grade. Like, wasn't really worried about my grades as much, but this year I'm really going to have to study, because 8th grade is going to be really hard, especially in my school. So I'm definitely going to have to stay more organized and take notes, obviously, and just definitely stay tuned into what my teachers are saying, and passing notes and coloring. We'd always color in class or anything like that. My tip number 2 is to study all the time. If you're having an important test, your teacher will probably always tell you to give you notes about your test, or whatever you've been going over the last probably week or two, and you'll probably have a test on that. So make sure you have notes and take as much notes as you can, and study. Don't study like the night before and rush. Study a couple days before, because your teacher will not tell you the day of or the day before if it's an important test. If it's a pop quiz, that's exactly why you need to definitely start paying attention during class. And yeah, make sure you study a lot. I'm really going to have to study this year, so yeah. Maybe I'll do a video how I study. Oh yeah. 3, sorry. Pay attention in class. Don't wander off, and that's why make sure I'm going to kind of go to number 5. Go to bed. Seriously, go to bed, okay? You're not going to get anywhere in life if you can't pass school. I mean, really. What are you going to do, work at a hot dog stand? I don't think so. No. Wake up on time. Yeah, if you go to bed, you don't have trouble waking up on time. If you go to bed at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever, you're not going to want to get up. I can promise you that. Because I had to get up at 6:30 just to get my hair done, my makeup done, get dressed, eat breakfast, And breakfast is very important, by the way. So yeah, definitely pay attention during class. And if you didn't get enough sleep, you obviously can't pay attention, because you're going to be like, oh, I'm so tired. Pass out during class, and I'm just going to be laughing at you. One of my biggest tips for you guys is to stay away from drama. I remember the summer before going into 7th grade, I'm going into 8th grade, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do any drama, I'm going to stay away from it, but somehow I was just reeled in all of the drama. And so, basically, how to stay away from drama is, if someone's talking about somebody else, don't agree with them, or don't talk about them. If they're your friend, just be like, yeah, okay, when they're talking about somebody else. Because odds are somebody else heard what you said, and they're going to go tattle and go tell that person. So, don't talk about anybody. That's just going to start a whole bunch of stuff. People are going to want to beat you up and da-da-da. And definitely pay attention to what you're saying to people. If you say something and that person goes tell somebody else, you're kind of screwed. And then that just goes all around school. This person told this person, and this person told that person. And so it's just messed up. And you really want to stay away from drama. Like, don't talk about people. Don't get any involved. If you have a lot of friends that start drama with you, then just tell them, I don't want drama. It's just a lot of drama. And if there's somebody that causes drama, in my opinion, I would just bye-bye. Because I had to do that a couple days ago. I just couldn't do it. It's gonna put a lot of stress on you, and you're not gonna be able to pay attention during school, because it's just not gonna help. You're gonna be so focused on, is this person gonna hurt me? What are they doing? Who are they telling? Because odds are they're gonna want to hurt you, like beat you up, whatever, and tell other people to get them to beat you up too. And so the more the better. So I would just stay away from drama. That's probably my biggest overall of the year tips, besides to pay attention during class. Definitely stay away from drama. It's a huge thing. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I give the best advice. Like, all my friends, they like come to me with advice, and when they don't take my advice, something bad happens to them. So if any of you guys have advice that you need to ask me, go ahead, ask away. I don't care what the question is. I will always help anybody any time of the day. I will send me a message. I don't think you should comment unless you don't really care if other people read it. But if you want to send me a message, comment on one of my videos or this video, anything. I'm so here for you guys. And just definitely, I'm here. Yeah. So, I mean, those are some big tips for middle school. No, for just tips in general for the overall year. Just stay organized, stay safe away from drama, pay attention, and wake up on time. Yeah. Definitely, my first day of school tips. I'm in love with these tips. So, One of the tips that I wrote down was to pay attention to how your teacher's personality is. On the first day of school, typically you'll find out what your teacher is, and if they're strict, if they're more laid back, if they, I don't know. Some people, that if they think that their teachers are strict, that they're going to be rude, but they just really care about you and they want you to move on to high school or whatever grade you're going into. And so definitely, if they're more strict, make sure you really pay attention in that class, because teachers love students like that. And if you have a question, like you don't understand, you can either go to the teacher after class and ask, hey, I don't get this. Or you can raise your hand right then and be like, I don't get it. Because some teachers want you to wait till they're done talking, but some teachers don't care. So you really want to listen to what they say to you, or if they don't like you to interrupt them, then they'll tell you that. So definitely listen on the first couple of days of school, how your teacher is in general, and to listen for late work or extra credit. A lot of teachers at my school do not do extra credit because they feel like you should have been paying attention in the first place, but some teachers do extra credit, and so I would really listen to that. Or if they don't mention it on the first day, they probably won't ask about it, because odds are he might fall back in that class and you could end up failing. And when you do, that's really not the time to ask about extra credit. I would just ask them in advance. And then late work. A lot of my teachers also do not accept late work, but some of them say they don't, and then they take it anyways. So some teachers are different. Either teachers will say they don't want late work, and some teachers do want late work. Some of them will give you like a couple days, but after that, they won't do it. So definitely listen for that. Just listen for what the teacher has to say and their expectations for you, which is going on to my number 3. Expectations, every teacher is different. One of your teachers may want you to raise your hand to speak, and other teachers might say to raise your hand to go get a tissue or something. But other teachers might not care if you raise your hand to speak or to just walk up and get a tissue. They don't care. So definitely listen to that. And some teachers will have their own individual rules in their classroom, and so that's a good thing to pay attention to. And look around the classroom, see what's there, see where you could turn in your work, or where she wants you to do, or he wants you to do that. And definitely just pay attention this year, or any year in general. So I hope some of these tips helped you guys, and like I said, if you have any questions or requests for a video, I will definitely be staying tuned, and I will try to do as much videos as I can. So thanks.